What is up, YouTube? I'm going to show you guys how I made money from absolutely nothing. Me and a friend decided to go to Moses Lake, right? And he needed money and he decided to sell his car on his own. And me being the wiser man, he couldn't sell it. But I could sell it. I know I could sell it. So I told him, yo, bro, I'll sell you your car for you. How much money do you want from it? And I'll keep the rest, right? And he's like, I just want $5,000. And I was like, okay, great. So I got home. He sent me pictures of the car. This is the car right here. He sent me pictures of the car. He told me he has a clean title, everything, all the mileage, all the information that would go on the description. And so as soon as I got it, I posted on Facebook. Day 1, I didn't get anything, but I got views. Day 2, I got a couple messages, but not like people that wanted to buy it. But day 3, I got a hit. Somebody wanted to come see the car. Mind you, I did not list it for $5,000. I listed it for $6,000. I made sure the pictures were clean. The pictures were professionally taken. Not professionally taken, but I didn't want the background to look horrible. I didn't want the car to look like it was raised in a bad environment. I want the car to look like it was raised in a really rich environment. So what I did is I told him, I was like, if you're gonna go take the pictures and send them to me, make sure you send them to me with either a clear background or next to a rich person's house. And so what he did is he went out of town and he just took it in the middle of nowhere, which was okay. That's better than having it next to a let's say a trailer or a Mexican neighborhood or just like a ghetto neighborhood. So I like the pictures, and in the description I put every single detail that people would ask for. So before they ask me, they could just check the description. And so I got so many views. I got up to 1,000 views on the car. And on day 3, I got a hit. Somebody came and looked at the car. It was a young guy with his dad. I wish I could have recorded this, but unfortunately, it all happened so quick that I forgot. I would have gone with you guys to go see the car and everything, go show them the car. I was like the middleman. We went down the street. They test drove it. They loved it. You could see the smile on the kid's face. And so I knew he was going to buy it. I was super confident. When you're negotiating with things like that, you have to be super confident, stand firm. You can't be nervous. You can't be scared. You have to be confident. And so I seen the kid smile, and it was giving me signs like, oh, they're gonna buy it. And they put it up in a big truck. I'm saying like a big GMC truck, lifted with the 4-wheeler in the trunk and the bed. I don't know why I was there. Oh wait, I do know why I was there. He tried trading with money on top plus the bike. And I was like, no sir, I cannot do that. I am sorry. I'm not here for a bike, I'm here for money. And so he tried negotiating, and he said, I'll give you $4,000. And I just chuckled in his face out. I just giggled a little, and I was like, hell no, I need the money. And he gave me reasons as of why $4,000. He saw that I was young. He might have thought I was stupid. He was also a businessman. You could tell he owned a company. There was a tag on his truck that had a company name. So it was family owned. So I knew he knows how to deal. And I told him, no, I cannot do that. And I told him I'll do 5,800. And he kept trying to go down 4,500, and I was like, no. And then he tried saying 4,800, and that's when I was just like, I'd rather just go home. I'd rather just take the car home and not sell it to you. And that's when you can tell that I was serious. That's when you could tell they knew I was serious. I'd walk off of the deal. I'm not selling that car for 1,000 some less, because here's the thing, I could have sold it easily. Yeah, you get your money, but I'm a negotiator. I'm going to try to making the most out of the situation. And so I told him, here, look, 5,500 final offer. I'm not going any lower, and if you give me a lower offer, I'm walking away with the car. And he said, we got a deal, and we shook hands, gave him the title, wrote him a note, and we went our separate ways with $500 in my pocket, $5,000 from the owner of the car. And me, all I had to do was post it on Facebook, make sure the pictures were clean, make sure the description was very well informative and neat, and communication was key. Also, quick replies. So the total I made, $500 from $0, and I used no money of mine. I used nothing of mine. All I did was use my skills. The guy, if he sold the car himself, he would have sold that car for probably 4,000. People don't know how to sell like I do. So learn how to sell, learn how to stay firm on your prices, learn when to walk out, learn when to say no, because it's better to, walk out than get ripped off. There's always a chance, there's always someone that's actually willing to pay more than what another person is willing to offer. Guys, here's the point. If you see someone with a problem, try to find a solution. If someone has a problem, try to find a solution. Try to find a solution. Once you find the solution, solve it and charge them for it. That's how you make money from nothing. Anyways, TripleThreat out. Peace.